Hello everyone, it's Kaylee again, here with my oversized hood. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the Assassin's Creed costume again, it's because I was testing my makeup. So yeah, that's it. I thought it would be fun to wear in the video as well. And the box that I am here to present to you is the SEREBOX or SEREBOX. I'm actually not quite sure how it's pronounced, but it's basically a survival box. So it says preparedness made easy. So let's see what it's inside. Okay, so this is actually a welcome kit. Maybe it's not like their normal kit. I have no idea. Oh, the back just explained everything to me. Don't want that. That's called a spoiler. What? Okay. Let's just get started. So this is, I guess this is their welcome box and not the main box, but it's a weird thing where you sign up and you get two boxes. So I guess one's a welcome box and then I'll get another box at some point, you know. That's the trouble with subscription boxes. You sign up and then it's like, I don't know when the next one comes out. But anyway, oh, it all comes in one bag. So I'll just open this bag and see what's inside. First item is a fire starter. It's kind of like little pebbles. Can you hear it? I don't know. Or there's pictures. Pictures. I really need a better camera. Oh well. So it helps you make a fire, which is very valuable when you're in a situation where it's wet and cold, or icy and cold, or, you know, cold, and you need a fire. So there we go. I don't know when I'll be in that situation, but hey, survival gear, gotta have it. It's good to have. The next item is a set of survival matches. So it says they are windproof, waterproof matches, and a striker. And then that's what it says. It's by Uko, a utility, comfort, originality. So there's 10 matches there. The next item is this, which I believe is a survival blanket. A solar blanket, sorry, it's a solar blanket is what it's called. And so you wrap it around your body and it helps you retain heat when you're cold. So that's a cool item. It pairs well with the Insta Fire. We're just gonna assume that we're in a situation where we're freezing here in Los Angeles. Yeah, so that's good. This one's more up my alley. You know, California, we've got a drought. So here I have a little bag of emergency purified drinking water. So once our water runs out in California, I can drink that. And it actually is interesting because it says first 24 hours don't drink any water, only if injured or sick. Thereafter use 2 bags per person per day. So it's kind of interesting that it has those instructions in a good way, because that's not, obviously drinking water is pretty self-explanatory, but the number of times that you're supposed to drink it per day is good. And it lasts for 5 years, so that's good. And I do have water that I ration. Not necessarily because of the drought, but actually because of earthquakes. In case there's an earthquake and access to water is ended, whether temporarily or permanently, probably temporarily. I have a little bit of water. I mean, I live in a studio apartment, so I can't keep that much, but I have some for that situation. And then the next item is a New Millennium Energy Bar, tropical fruits flavor, and it has 400 calories in this bar. So I'm assuming you'd probably have little pieces if you're starving, because you don't want to eat all of that at once. It has some good vitamins and such. Lots of sugar, but I mean, obviously if you're starving, you don't care that much if you're having too much sugar. Unless you're diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. So, and then if you're starving, anyway, so this is a bar of energy. Good. Yes. And this is this another item? So I found this. Oh, wow. There's, why are there so many bags? Oh, well. This is interesting. So it says One Source hot meal bag, and it's an individual flameless ration heater. That's really cool. I hadn't even heard of this. So they have instructions on here, And there's a heating element inside, so I'm not gonna mess with that because I don't need to heat it right now. It says not to beaten. Oh, not to be eaten. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. So yeah, so I'm assuming just the bag, it has instructions, and then you can heat something inside of the bag. So that's really cool. You know, if you have those, what is it, Mountain House has the ration thing, which I've been tempted to get, but I have nowhere to put it. And there's so many bags. I don't know if this is part of it. Is it just like, here's your survival bags? Or if they just had extras and they were just like, weren't really paying attention. But anyway, I think that's everything. I'll look over the contents one more time, like I always do. Oh, okay, so the Ziploc bags are part of it. So it says on here. I'll go over it. The first item they have listed the first item they have listed is the New Millennium Energy Bar. And they say it's pretty self-explanatory. It has a shelf life of 5 years and 400 calories in it. The second item they have listed is the Instafire. So this actually has a shelf life of 30 plus years. So, you know, when I'm old at hobo living in the mountains, then yay! I'll have this to use to make fires. And it has some instructions, so that's nice. It says use half a pouch, and that's good to know. It will burn for 15 to 20 minutes alone. And you have to dump it into a pile and then light it with matches. So we're actually not to the matches yet. So the third item they have is the open source bag. So that's this heating bag, which I think is super cool. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. I knew there were ways to heat food without using traditional methods, but I thought they would be a bit more intensive than this. Like, you'd need to have more supplies and things. So it's cool to have just this bag and the little thing inside, and then you can heat your dinner. Which, I mean, you know, if you're outside, you wouldn't just take it to the office and be like, yep, gonna make lunch with this bag. And it has instructions, you know, I'm not gonna look over them now. The fourth item is the solar blanket. This is always good to have. And it says stand close to the lit Instafire, so they made the connection too, and loosely wrap blanket around body for warmth. So these are pretty common, but they're always good to have. And then the other items we have include the water pouch, which is 4.22 ounces, the 10-pack of the Stormproof matches with strikers, which you can use to light your Instafire. And then they say you get 2 extra Ziploc bags to keep items dry or to cook your meals in your meal spec bag. Oh, that makes sense. So you put the food in here and then you put it in the heater bag so that the heater bag doesn't get all gross. So anyway, that is the SEREBOX. That's what I'm calling it. That's what I'm calling it. If they want me to say something different, they can call me up and be like, hey, we want you to say our name differently. And oh, by the way, here's a free box. So, SEREBOX. Well, again, I said when you sign up, you actually get 2 boxes. So to actually judge the value of it, you need to have both boxes. But so far, I mean, this seems really, really good. It has most of the resources you need if you were in survival mode. It has the food with the Millennium Bar. It has the fire. It has the blanket. It has the cooking bag. And it has some water and matches and the bags to keep the food dry. So it really seems like a great combination of items for survival and pretty much everything you need to survive if you're in a desperate situation. So I'm happy now I have these materials in case anything happens. I need some wood to knock on. I don't have any wood. I have my bookshelf. I'll go knock on that after I make this video. But I liked it, and I will post a written review along with the link to Monthly Box Hub in the description below. And if you get the SEREBOX or a different box, then please sign up for Monthly Box Hub and post your unboxing and rate the boxes you receive. If you have any comments about the items in this box, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.